Hey y'all, welcome back to the Freedom Tour. Today we are at New River Gorge National Park and Preserve, formerly New River Gorge State Park, which is deep in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains. In this video, we'll be trekking across the cliff tops, driving through the belly of the gorge, stepping back in time to a town the world almost forgot, and going to Sandstone Falls. So let's get into the video. Here we are at the Canyon Rim Visitor Center, which is one of the main visitor centers at this park. There's a gift shop and museum. I personally like to collect pins from national parks and state parks to put on a travel backpack. While we're here, we checked out the museum, and it was really great to see all of the pictures and read the information about the park and its history. While you're at the visitor center, you can also get any information you'd like on the park, and they can give you a map and directions to anywhere you might need to go. Right next to the visitor center is this short little trail to an overlook. It's a short walk and the payoff is huge because the view is gorgeous. That bridge stands 876 feet above the river below, and it is just a architectural marvel. It's absolutely gorgeous. It was once one of the longest steel bridges in the world. Next up, we're hitting the Endless Wall Trail, which was voted the best national park hike in the country. You walk right along the rim of the gorge with the sheer sandstone cliffs dropping off right beside you. It is a gorgeous hike, and I absolutely adored this one. Just all of the nature around you, and you have the little creeks, and it is so gorgeous. The greenery is so vibrant. And it's just so relaxing walking along this trail, hearing the water flowing over the rocks. Now this hike is 2.4 miles, but I mean, look at this view. It is 110% worth it just to see the sprawling expanse of trees and the river and the gorge. There's really nothing like it. And the way the clouds cast shadows on the whole gorge is just so gorgeous. Next up, we have this nice scenic drive through the gorge. So we descend down, taking narrow, winding roads. There are some overlooks that you can go to, and once you get to the bottom, there is river access, and you can even see the people rafting through the river. So the scenic drive, I highly recommend. You get to go under the bridge and see all of the trees and the architecture, and it's just so beautiful. And then you get that other view of the bridge and the gorge from below. So it is really great to get both the overhead view of the hike as well as the Endless Wall Trail to get the view from there, and then yes, coming through the scenic drive. As you can tell, River is a hub for activity. You've got the rafters and then kids playing on the beach, and it's just really gorgeous water. It's really clear, and it is such a nice day. I mean, minus the potential rain from the gray clouds, but I mean, just look at this view, and the water is just so gorgeous. we are still in New River Gorge, but we are at the historic district in Thurmond, which is an old train town where the trains came in and out before heading past the river, and it was really great to see. In the 1920s, this was a boom town. It was so inaccessible that the only way in or out was by rail. Today, the population is in the single digits, but the Amtrak still stops here. It's like a movie set that never got torn down. It's so cool to see this town. I'm a sucker for ghost towns, and having it right by the train tracks and seeing all of the brickwork and the old town that has been really well preserved by the National Parks Department was really amazing, and I just loved walking through it. On this town. So in a 2020 census, there was only 5 residents, and it's one of the most famous ghost towns in the US. It was originally established in 1903, and it was very prosperous since it was centered on the Chesapeake and Ohio Railway, and it handled a lot of coal traffic. It was known for its Wild West atmosphere, and it had a 100-room Dunglin Hotel, which burned down in 1930. The access to this town is very limited. It's narrow and unsuitable for RVs or trailers, but you can take your vehicle across the bridge, and it's just a really great place to check out. I highly recommend checking this out while you are at the park. It is a must-see, especially if you are a ghost town fanatic like myself. crossing the bridge to head over to the old train depot, which is now made into an historic museum, which will teach you some more about the railway that operated out of here and how life in the town was. It was really great to see, and even if you don't read all the signs, but just look at the pictures and the demonstrations, you can see how life would have been if you visited it during its operational time period. That was our first day in Thurman, and we're going to be back tomorrow morning for our second day. So it's a lot cloudier today. As you can see, the clouds are so low that they are at the top of the gorge. It's just crazy to see. When I walked up, I'm like, it's like I'm in a freaking airplane. But no, it is, you're so high in the gorge that the clouds are at the very top of it, which is so crazy to see. This is what it would look like from right here. And that is clearly not it right now. Alright, so we're at the another visitor center located in the park. This is the Sandstone Visitor Center, and we are here to get some information about a very popular hike and location in this national park, Sandstone Falls. So we're going to go check it out. So the Island Loop Trail is a really short, easy route. It's paved. It's easily accessible for people. And it is totally worth it. So it takes you through the landscape to get to the river and the falls. Totally worth it. I loved seeing all of the nature, and it's just so beautiful. I mean, look at all the different greens for the trees and the water, and it's so gorgeous. And you can just hear the water lapping across the rocks. According to the National Park Service, this trail is across the largest island below Sandstone Falls, and the island was once farmed, grazed, and timbered on, and a grist mill once operated here. And today, hikers can observe the natural succession as the old fields transition back into a forest, which is really fascinating to be like, wow, there used to be fields and farming here, and even a mill, and now it is a forest surrounding this river and waterfall, which is just really crazy to think about how much things have changed, how quickly things can revert back to nature, given the chance. trees behind it. It's just so beautiful. That is all for today's video, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. You can check out our next episode, which is going to be about New York.